Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly again and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have something really special for you guys. So I get asked all the time by friends, by viewers, hey, I'm planning a trip to Germany, where should I go? And I have a really hard time answering this question because there's so much to see in Germany and it depends on what kind of stuff you like to do and see. So I reached out to my friends in the YouTube community to help me answer this big question. And here's what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Trixie from Don't Trust the Rabbit, and if somebody asks me what's the most beautiful part of Germany, I always say you came to the right neighborhood if people greet you with Moin or Moin Moin, which is the north. And obviously, if I have to pick a particular city, it's gonna be Hamburg. Hamburg is amazing. It's a big and vibrant city, not too hectic and crowded though. I love the water, the boats, the bridges, and the breeze from the sea that makes the air taste like salt. Massive modern architecture meets houses with red brick walls and cozy restaurants called the Starfish, making Hamburg a futuristic fisher town. My sightseeing recommendations are of course the port, the Elbphilharmonie, the Maritime Museum, the Botanic Gardens, but also the dungeons. And lastly, if you visit Hamburg, make sure you buy a Franzbrötchen. You'll not regret it, trust me.
Thank you, Kelly, and hello everyone. My name is Christopher Russell. My destination of choice would be to visit Cologne, Germany. When you get there, you absolutely cannot forget to check out the Cologne Cathedral, which is the most visited landmark in Germany. But after that, you can check out the many museums they have, like the Ludwig Museum with its iconic pop art, or maybe the Wallraf Richartz Museum where you can check out beautiful Gothic art. But if museums aren't your thing, you can check out Cologne's Old Town and its very, very peaceful atmosphere. You can chill amongst the locals and just enjoy life in the very, very relaxing town center. You can scoot on over to the botanical gardens, and not only do they grow nice beautiful flowers, they also grow sugarcane, vanilla, cinnamon, and cocoa. Speaking of cocoa, I forgot to mention the chocolate museum. How could I? Do not forget to visit the chocolate museum if you go to Cologne. But after the museums, you can take a boat trip down the Rhine and get a nice cuisine on board, and you can have a nice drink or two to help you relax. Speaking of relaxing, make sure you check out their many relaxing spas. You will love the spas. If you go to Cologne at the right time, you can even check out a brilliant Christmas market. You got children? Visit the Phantasialand theme park I vlogged about, where you can have access to the park all day for a mere 45 euros. What more could you ask for? Don't wind down without heading over to the Hohenzollern Bridge, where you can get some fantastic photos to take back home and cherish for a lifetime. So take it from me, Christopher Russell. Don't complete your travels through Germany without visiting Cologne. You won't regret it.
Hi guys, I am so excited to be here today on Kelly's channel. I am Antoinette from the YouTube channel Antoinette Emily. I am a New Zealander living in Germany, and I'm going to share with you my all-time favorite German town, which is the beautiful picturesque town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. It is part of the Romantic Road throughout Germany, and it is located in Bavaria, Middle Franconia, and it is basically smack bang in between Munich and Frankfurt. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is the most well-preserved medieval town in Germany, and no other town will bring you closer to the Middle Ages. My favorite time to visit Rothenburg ob der Tauber is Christmas time. They have the most magical Christmas market, and their Christmas museum is a must-see. Also, a wonderful time to visit is during their medieval festival, where the whole town is just brought back to the Middle Ages. It is incredible. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is the closest thing you could possibly get to a real-life fairy tale, and it is not surprising that it was the inspirational town for the 1940s Walt Disney movie Pinocchio. A couple of quick tips for visiting the town. Make sure you bring a camera because you will be taking the most magnificent photos, and make sure you wear comfortable shoes because you will be walking all day along glorious cobblestone streets.
Hey, I'm Dominic, aka Meister Lehnsherr from the YouTube channel Get Germanized, and today I'm gonna recommend Bremen to you because Bremen is an amazing little city that is often overlooked when it comes to, well, where should you go in Germany. It has amazing architecture, even a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has a cathedral, it has Die Schnorrstraße, which is kind of the Diagon Alley of Germany, and it has so many little nooks and crannies that you can find stuff in a good way, It's very beautiful, has lots of culture, history, many museums that are not expensive at all. It has art galleries that even have Van Gogh's art pieces in it. It has a maritime feeling about it, even a whole area called Die Schlachte with restaurants and bars right next to the water that you can visit and where you can, well, have fun, party, whatever you want to do, eat and just relax and enjoy. It has festivals and all different kinds of social events all the time, especially during summer. It has a wonderful, wonderful park, der Bürgerpark, where even deer can be seen strolling about. If that didn't convince you, I don't know what will. I mean, it has a submarine factory from World War II, if that's more up your alley. But yeah, all in all, Bremen is just amazing and you should go there.
Hallöchen, ich bin Tori von ilikebigbugs. I'm a channel about seeing Germany through a bisexual feminist American girl's eyes. One of my favorite places in all of Germany is Leipzig. Leipzig was a really important city during the reunification of Germany. There was lots of demonstrations against the communist regime. My dude, my boy, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. He is an author who lived in Leipzig. Goethe spent a lot of time in a place called Auerbach's Keller, and you can go down there to this day and get a drink. Another one of my homies is Johann Sebastian Bach. He was a cantor at a place called St. Thomas Kirche, and for all the morbid fans like I am, his body is buried there. It's pretty cool. Other of my dudes to have lived in Leipzig, we got Schumann, both Robert and Clara, Mendelssohn. As someone with Jewish background, I don't feel comfortable calling Wagner one of my dudes, but he also lived there. Those are all the factual stuff about it. But in general, just walking through Leipzig is so beautiful. There are all these little passageways that you can just go through and just, you feel like you're in a different world. That's all I'll talk about Leipzig for now. Thank you, Kelly, for giving me a chance to talk about my favorite city in Germany.
Hi everyone, this is Kari and
Janusz
from
Easy German.
And our place to recommend to you is Berlin. You should definitely visit Berlin when being in Germany. We both moved here 5 years ago, and since then Berlin is really our favorite place in Germany, and it's actually both our home and also a widely unknown location. When we moved here, Janusz wanted to explore the city every day, and it still hasn't stopped, basically.
Keine Zeit.
And this is what we really love, because there is no real city center in Berlin due to its history. There's rather like different hotspots and different cultural hotspots. And yeah, you can describe Berlin as like 10 medium-sized cities in one, and this is what we really like. So depending on where you go, you'll find different architecture, different people, different attitudes, and there's still so much to explore. And we hope this state of exploring will never end for us. Come here and visit it yourself. Tschüss!
Hey everybody, Doug Mainford here from PA Dutch 101. Thanks, Kelly, for the ability to allow me to talk about my favorite destination in Germany, and that is the Mosel River Valley, which is located in the state of Rhineland-Pfalz, the Rhineland-Palatinate. And when I visit the Mosel River Valley, I like to use the town of Cochem as a home base. Cochem is a tiny little town right on the banks of the Mosel River. It has a medieval flair to it, a beautiful promenade that you can walk along the river. And then from there as a home base, a couple things you definitely have to try. Of course, the Mosel River Valley is famous for its white wines. Some of the best white wines in the world are grown, are produced there, particularly Rieslings. So please check out a good Palatinate white wine. And take a walk, it's only a couple miles, or drive up to the famous Burg Eltz. Burg Eltz is considered to be one of the best preserved medieval castles, definitely in Germany, if not in all of Europe. Over 800 plus years old. A lot of the castle is still original. You get a great tour when you visit it. It's nestled in the middle of the woods. It's almost like you're truly in a fairy tale. So I highly recommend, if a stay in Germany, to visit Cochem on the Mosel River and check out all of the beautiful sights throughout the Mosel River Valley.
Hey guys, it's Kimberly from Kim Crosses Borders, and the city I would recommend going to in Germany is Dresden. Dresden is the capital of the Free State of Saxony in eastern Germany, and the reason why I would really recommend going to Dresden is because it has beautiful architecture. It's even been named Florence on the Elbe. Interestingly, most of this architecture has been restored since the fire bombings during World War II, so it is an incredible sight to see. And if you're there during the winter time, you definitely have to try out one of Dresden's stones with a glühwein. It's delicious. Cheers!
And finally, I think that you should visit Mainz. Mainz is the capital city of Rhineland-Pfalz, and it sits right along the famous Rhine River, where you can take a cruise to see all of the castle ruins along the riverbanks and the Lorelei statue, which pays tribute to the legend of a woman so beautiful she caused ships to wreck. Like in many German cities, Mainz has a beautiful cathedral for you to explore, and it is also home to Johannes Gutenberg, the inventor of the printing press. You can visit the Gutenberg Museum, where there are 2 original Gutenberg Bibles, and you can even go to a workshop where they have a reconstructed printing press where you can typeset and print your own document in the same fashion that Gutenberg once did. Mainz is also home to FSV Mainz 05 soccer team, which competes in the prestigious Bundesliga. So if you're in Mainz during the right time of year, hopefully you can go and catch them at a home game to see them play. And during the summer months, every Saturday, Mainz hosts a breakfast market with wine tents. And it's such a fun atmosphere with everyone coming out to enjoy the morning together and in the nice weather. This is a shot of one of my absolute favorite streets in Mainz, but there are so many other beautiful streets and buildings and treasures to find throughout the city, and I feel so lucky that I was able to call it home. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm really curious to read in the comments what sort of places you would recommend someone visiting in Germany. Special thanks to all of my friends for taking the time to contribute to this video to help make sure that your next trip to Germany is a great one. Make sure you check out their channels. I will link all of them in the description box below the video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and thank you so much, my patrons, for all the support you've given me. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting stories to show you different aspects of US culture, or my life in DC, or bits of German influence in the US. Find me at Kelly Does Her Thing.